VPK, and this week we are working on the water cycle. You will all have a packet emailed to you that's going to explain everything that we are doing this week. We are first going to start with our project, and we're going to use a paper plate, some cotton balls, and some construction paper. Now, if you don't have all these materials at home, you can definitely tailor it to whatever it is that you need. So if you don't have a paper plate, you can use white construction paper, or if you don't have yellow construction paper, I'm sure you can use like a yellow marker and color. Improvise as long as you guys are learning the water cycle. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a glue stick, and if you don't have glue, you can always use tape. Like I said, you can improvise it. And I'm just going to glue my sun in the top corner. And the sun in the water cycle is going to help us with evaporation. So all the water that is on the ground, it's going to be evaporated by Mr. Golden Sun. So I'm just going to glue all the pieces together like so. And there are a bunch of different videos that you can look up on YouTube that can explain the water cycle. You can see how it works. And I do recommend watching a video first. That way you can get an idea of what the water cycle is and the process. So once you glue all of that, you are going to move on to cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, you can use tissue paper. If you have Q-tips, you can always cut the Q-tips, the white part, and just make little clouds. So again, you can tailor it to whatever it is that you need if you don't have the exact materials. So I'm going to glue my clouds, and I'm just going to put them all together so it looks like one big cloud. So the clouds are cumulus clouds and cumbustious clouds because they carry a lot of rain, and that's where all the precipitation comes in. So once I have my clouds, your plate should look like this. And then I'm going to take some blue construction paper. Again, if you don't have blue construction paper, you can use a blue marker, you can use a blue crayon, colored pencil, whatever it is that you have. And I'm kind of cutting like waves so it looks like water. So I'm just using triangles. So what's great about this project is you're also getting some shapes in there, which can also help with a little bit with math. So not only are you doing an art project, you're learning about science, and you're doing anything with shapes. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue for the water. So just like a little triangle, and you can use different shapes and sizes. And the scissors also help you with the fine motor skills as well. So this is our water that will be evaporated by the sun. And you can use as many as you like. I'm just going to do 3 for now. And then the next part that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to draw some raindrops that are coming down from the clouds. And again, you can always talk about what shapes raindrops are, how raindrops are formed, why they're falling from the clouds. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a different marker. I just have red because I have it on hand. And I'm just going to draw some arrows to point and indicate all the different steps that are going on. So we have the water that is being evaporated up to the sun. And then we're going to point to the clouds. And then here comes precipitation because the water is falling. So this is what it should look like when you're almost finished. Now I'm just going to go ahead and write in blue because water and raindrops are blue. And I'm going to put the water cycle so I know what my project is and that it is labeled. And you can make this creative as well. You can color, you can add more blue, you can make it however you want, and then you can just hang it up wherever you go. I really hope you like this project, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.